Hello, dear brothers and sisters. I am um, Sadia, and I'm just gonna teach you the most simplest way to make a chicken korma at home. It's not gonna take very long. I'm gonna make this recipe so simplified that you're gonna love it. Okay, so basically, what we're gonna use is yogurt. You can buy this yogurt because you're gonna have to go to Asian shop. I tell you the reason why, because you're gonna need this korma masala. So for you to avoid buying individual ingredients, what it would do is that it will have all the ingredients pre-mixed, so you don't have to worry about it. So this packet, you can buy it from any Asian shop. It's very easy. Yogurt is used for marination and for cooking purposes as well. And then we will use some ginger garlic paste. I have bought this from Asian shop as well. You can buy it from Tesco as well. Because I was in the shop, I thought I might as well. This packet has come out from this box, and I'm going to use it whilst I'm cooking. And there is no other spice which I'm going to use. So now we'll start cooking. Okay, so to cook the cooking, I've got the electric oven, and I'm going to use the electric oven. So I'm going to use very measured way of using the oil so that we don't use it unnecessarily more or less. All right, and we're gonna use 1 and 2. So 2 tablespoons of oil in the yogurt, and then we're going to put it to go brown. The onion. This onion, I'm sorry, I didn't tell you that this onion is about 1.5 onion. Okay? So 1.5 onion. All right. So while this onion is being marinated, I'll show you that from this masala, I've put only a quarter teaspoon of masala in this. And I'm going to so this is just for marination. We don't need to marinate it for half an hour night or full night or anything. You might have heard lots and lots of things about it, but no, we're not going to do that. So this is a boneless chicken, which I know my English friends would like. So I'm using that sort of chicken. So now this is a time for patience, because we are going to wait until the onion is really brown, because the color of onion is going to determine what the outcome is going to be like. Now, why I am not showing you my face? Because there is nothing in my face. Everything is in the korma. Everything is in the recipe. But don't forget this box, because this is the box you need for your tonight's recipe. All right, now korma can be eaten with several things, as all of you I'm sure must have been to Asian restaurants. I can teach you how to make naan breads. I can teach you how to make other types of breads, but the easiest way is, whilst you are at the shop, buy naan yourself. Instead of learning how to make naan, you just buy those naans. Those naans can look like this or could look like anything. You can ask them. They come in 3 pieces, but look at the size of it. It's like my one hand, and then my second hand is just, this finger is just going up. So about my 2 is nearly 1.5 hand size. So it's quite a large quantity. So for a family of 4, 3 naan breads is going to be enough if you put the spices to right. Because if you put the spices a lot, it's not gonna do you any favor. So that's the crux of the dish we are making. So the most awaiting and the most difficult part is the part which I'm telling you now, is just to wait till this onion is brown, and I want to make sure that you know the brown color of the onion which we really need. Now I want to tell you one thing, and I want to say that very humbly and very respectfully. And so see, when you will be cooking this, when I will be cooking this, I'm a doctor by profession, and obviously I cook at home normally because children like the home cooked food, and this is a routine for me to come from home or before going home or on the weekend, make lots of food and then store it in the fridge or something. So I know I have got the awareness to go and then take a shower after I have done the cooking. Now, girls who have come new, or the junior doctors who have come new to this world, do not understand that the smell of the curry powder or the smell of our spices can be so strong sometimes that it can bother other people. And I have seen staff talking behind that, oh, the doctor could do with a shower, sort of a comment, or they're not very liked upon. I understand that they should understand that any smell which is not, even a fish smell sometimes bothers me, but they are just not aware. If you politely, if you will tell them that, look, why don't you change into scrubs, or this is the culture here that we do not like. If we have done a cooking, we would take a shower or we will do something afterwards. It's I'm sure they won't mind it. I'm sure they will take it as see it as a help for them, because an incident that traumatized me immensely was that one of the junior doctors, so I'm a consultant now, so it must have been like ages ago, but it's still very fresh in my mind. Now, one of the junior doctors, I mean, she would have either cooked, because she was on a late shift, so she must have done the cooking in the morning. And obviously, I could also smell on her that she was smelling of the curry powder. Curry powder is a special type of powder which we used in the Asian cuisine. I can show it to you. I'm not going to use it today because everything is incorporated. So this is how it looks, and I wish there was a technology you could feel the aroma of that. It's so nice when you smell, but obviously when it's coming from a human being, it doesn't smell very nice. I totally agree with that. Okay, now when on the box there are several hundred instructions, you don't need to follow that, because they would tell you to do it in a certain way, but you do not have to do it in that way, because there is no hard and fast rule. The hard and fast rule is that you have to make it brown equally and gently and all over it. So we are doing that. So that girl, coming back to that girl, she was then spoken to. Somebody obviously complained to some nurse complained to the matron that she doesn't smell nice, I can't stand to work with her, and blah 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 blah. So this poor girl was asked to go and have a shower in the hospital and change into the scrubs, whereas simply this matter could have been resolved by saying to her that, okay, and she used to live in the hospital accommodation, so it wasn't that she was living far. So somebody could have asked her to ask the nurse to, well, we can ask you to go to another ward for some time if you are really that bothered, or we can ask you also to perhaps now this is really brown color. Let's not lose the concentration. And then we'll put the chili garlic paste. It's gonna do a little bit of a jumping, because we are not making a very oily food. Being a doctor, I tend to be healthy. Try to be healthy. So this is a very natural phenomena which I will shield myself against like this. Alright, that makes sense. Yeah. Now this seems, because this is a powder form, this is a paste form already, remember? So paste form does cook very quickly. Now we will mix our chicken with the mixed yogurt in the pan. Okay? And then we will cook it. So also I must tell you as one more thing, that the korma you eat in restaurants is made very slightly, not very slightly, a lot more differently actually, so that they can capture the English population very well as well. So that tastes a lot more differently than this. So now we're going to add 3 tablespoons of yogurt in this. Yeah, yogurt is the one which is going to be the key ingredient making the curry in it. Okay, so that's, we're going to put it away. So we will stir it. And now comes the part we're going to add the masala, which we call this shan masala, which is going to give it to the color. Now, depending on the taste, this is the real thing where depends on the level of hotness. So let's pick up Nando's maybe, for example, mild, moderate, severe. So I'm not doing the severe. I can do the severe myself, but for if you're going to have it with the naan bread, and naan bread means it's a plain bread, and the chicken also is not going to give you a very spicy flavor. I would say to put it at least 2 tablespoons, because if I was cooking it for home, I would put the whole packet, but I'm not doing that because I'm cooking it for you. Yeah, so we'll put this masala, stir it really well. I spoke to my mom last night and I said, look, mom, I've got this request that because I have my channel is called Subcontinent Speaking, and I've got this request. Now you can see this masala, it's already showing its color, but it's not cooked yet. Okay, so it's not cooked yet. What we're going to do is we'll add some water. We'll add some water and let it cook for a good amount of time, so the chicken is really nice and tender. All the spices are very well blended in, and that's how we will do it. So I'm going to lid it up and then let it cook, and I'm then gonna, once it's finished, I'll show you the finished product. I'll sprinkle coriander on it. Some people might want to sprinkle full fat cream on it. That's absolutely fine. So depending upon how much calorie conscious you are, you can improvise with those things as well, and it's gonna do you no harm. Only if you had a triple bypass and you put a cream on, then definitely it's gonna do some harm. So let's get the water to evaporate and then let it cook. So from 9 I've come down to 3 or 4, and then I'll show you the finished product when it's, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it alone, let it cook for 15 minutes, and then I'm going to come back and show you the finished product.